Let's talk about the lightsaber. Good afternoon, good evening, this is John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. First off, I want to give a shout out to Proper Anna because I recently got on Twitter and she's been giving me shout outs on there, linking my account, things like that. So I'm going to link her Twitter account here, so please follow her. Thank you very much, Anna. And now I'm going to talk about the lightsaber because since The Last Jedi, all these fans have been questioning what Star Wars means to them, you know, why are they a Star Wars fan, what is it really? We've really been thinking. And to me, the main difference between Star Wars and the other franchises that I really like is the lightsaber. Yes, we have the Force, and we have a ton of unique things about Star Wars, but the one thing that stands out to me is the lightsaber. Here's the thing. I'm not a fan of the Disney Star Wars. It shouldn't be a secret to anyone who's seen this channel. And one of the things, aside from everything I disliked about the movies, I'm not going to get into now, is there were no good lightsaber battles for me. Okay? The fight at the end of Force Awakens was okay. I mean, it looked kind of nice, but you pretty much just had like two amateur people fighting. You didn't really have a nice lightsaber duel with two experienced Jedis. And in The Last Jedi, we have, at the end, there's not really a lightsaber battle. So, you know, Luke just dodges around, and then he disappears. So, it doesn't even really count. I know what you're going to say. What about the Snoke throne room battle? That was amazing. Well, it was alright. I mean, it wasn't bad. But the thing about a lightsaber battle, it's supposed to have tension. When you see lightsaber battles in other movies, you know, well, other Star Wars movies, you're thinking, what's going to happen? You know, if that thing touches someone, arm's going to come off, leg's going to come off, head's going to come off in the case of the prequels. But when Rey and Kylo fought the guards, I did not think they were going to get hurt. I personally thought they were going to whip the mat with the guards. There was a mistake in that scene. Maybe they originally had Rey get hurt or wounded or something, but they changed it. So, it doesn't count. It is what it is, and I wasn't scared for Kylo or Rey. There was no tension for me. That's my problem with the scene. It looked cool and everything. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it wasn't a great lightsaber scene. One of the best ones was from Empire Strikes Back when Luke actually meets Vader. And it wasn't great choreography or action or acrobatics. You know, they didn't have that stuff at the time in those original trilogy movies, but it was tense. It was like, wow, what is going to happen? You know, we know that Vader killed Ben in the first one, or, you know, was responsible for Ben's death, whatever you want to say, and something's going to happen here. We get a hand cut off. It's just one of the most tense moments in movie history, basically, for me. Same thing in Revenge of the Sith. Now, we know Ben is going to win in some way, somehow, but we don't know how it's going to go down. We really have no idea what's going to happen. We know Vader got to be this more machine than man, but we don't know how. So when they're battling, you know, above that lava and, you know, just through the hallways and stuff, you're like, it's tense. It's like someone's going to get hit at some point. It's going to, you know, go really bad for someone, and there's tension in that battle. A lot of people like The Force Awakens, and I'm not going to argue about the whole movie, but I like Episode 1 better than The Force Awakens, and I don't like either one of them, really. So, the one thing that Episode 1 has that The Force Awakens doesn't that stands out is that lightsaber duel at the end. In The Force Awakens, I think we actually have a bad lightsaber duel, okay? We have Finn versus Kylo, which was not a good lightsaber duel, for two reasons. A, it didn't look that cool. Finn was just kind of struggling to block shots that I don't think he could have blocked in the first place. I think Kylo just would have whooped the mat with him and Finn would have been gone in pretty much one slice. I think they just had Finn get beat to show that Rey could do something Finn couldn't. That's a different video. But the point is, in Episode 1, we have a tense lightsaber battle where you're going into Episode 1, it's a new trilogy, you don't know what's going to happen. Well, you know, Ben is in good shape for the original trilogy, so you know he's not going to get really effed up. But, you know, you don't know how it's going to go down. Are they going to kill Darth Maul? Is Darth Maul going to kill Qui-Gon? Is he going to chop Qui-Gon's arm off? Is Qui-Gon going to chop his arm off? You just don't know what's up. So it was a tense duel, and for that, I like Episode 1 better than The Force Awakens. And, of course, the lightsaber duel between Yoda and the Emperor. I mean, that was great. the thing is, you know, I grew up with these movies since I was 5 years old, and I always wondered, like, how is Yoda gonna fight? When Yoda is finally fighting in this trilogy, how is it gonna happen? We thought he was gonna just move the lightsaber with his hand using the Force and not actually hold it. And then when you saw him jump around for the first time in Episode 2, it was like, yeah, that was pretty cool. I know some people had mixed feelings about it. I really liked it. You know, I like the fact that Yoda's like this really little guy, and he's jumping around. And he's got to be really hard to hit with a lightsaber, unlike someone like Vader who's in this big suit, and, you know, he's easy to hit, so to speak. I mean, I know he could block and dodge and things like that, but you know what I mean. His body's like huge, so you could hit him. And Yoda's like this, not only is he like agile, but he's really hard to hit. So you guys let me know what you think is your favorite lightsaber scene down below. Love to hear your opinion. Community's growing little by little. Gotta thank all the new subscribers. Please click that subscribe button if you haven't, if you're new here, and I will see you next time.